Yo, what is up, everybody? Zoresco back again. Another chapter from the story Winter, written by Jacob Harris. Remember to show love to the author by using the links in the description. Like, comment, and share. Chapter 7. Snowballs that were far more solid than normal snowballs were whizzing past Haru as he ran as best as he could on a bad leg through the forest. Those that struck trees after missing him ripped off bark and left visible gashes in the wood. Ugh, crazy bitch. Leave me alone! So concerned was he with dodging the deadly projectiles that Haru failed to notice that he was nearing a steep slope. He hit the slope at full stride and rumbled down head over heels on his dizzying descent to the bottom. Haru escaped the fall relatively unscathed, but it made him extremely angry. You wanna mess with me, huh? Show yourself. The only response was silence. Not so tough now, huh, are you? Don't mess with a man. You may be a monster, but you're still just a woman. Is that so? A heavy fog began to roll in, making it impossible to see anything more than a few feet away. This prompted Haru to take a readied stance. Ah, you bitch! This isn't fair! How would fighting you face to face be fair? You said I was just a woman, so what chance would I have against a strong man? I've got no other choice. That's right, keep talking. I'll follow the sound of your voice, and then cut you to pieces. Well, when you're done cutting me to pieces, are you gonna do the same thing to your wife? Are you gonna use a more cruel method to kill her? I don't have to explain myself to you. From out of nowhere, Natsuko pushed Haru from behind with nearly enough force to knock him to the ground. Haru immediately spun around and began swinging his knife wildly, but was unable to strike his target. You're gonna have to do better than that. Haru again began taking careful steps forward. Close, I can feel it. He then took another wild swing, but again failed to strike his target. You're not very good at this, are you? How are you ever gonna kill your wife if you can't even put a scratch on me? Natsuko then pushed Haru from behind again. This time, however, he pushed him with so much force than the first time that it sent him crashing to the ground. Haru quickly got back to his feet and spun around, swinging his knife. Ah, you bitch. Who do you think you are? I've got you. What? Natsuko again pushed Haru with enough force to take him off his feet. But when he hit the ground this time, Haru began sliding. The fog slowly began to dissipate to reveal Natsuko, who was standing on solid ground. Haru, however, was lying on his back upon a frozen lake. When he stood up, small cracks began forming in the ice around him. I'd rather kill you myself, so try not to die. When the wind blew the fog away, Natsuko was nowhere to be found. Haru took a timid step forward, and when he did, more cracks began forming in the ice. Believing it would give him his best chance at survival, Haru got down on his hands and knees and began crawling towards safety. The ice crackled a little more with every careful inch of ground he covered, but Haru eventually made it back to safety and on solid ground. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of chapter 7.